All right, good evening and good morning, everyone, and welcome to our call. Before we begin, I'd like to share with you all just a little side note. If you take a look at the bottom of your screen, you'll find an interpretation button available, which gives you the option to set the language you prefer to listen into this event. We'll be translating in English, Japanese, and Korean. So you may go ahead and make those changes right now. And again, if you just dialed in, I want to welcome you and to give you a little heads up. You can set the language you prefer to listen into the event by clicking the interpretation button at the bottom of your screen right now. Awesome. So first off, thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. My name is Miranda Alicia, and on behalf of Global Platform Solution, we'd like to welcome and congratulate all of you for being a part of the first in history global virtual training event of GPS. I'm honored to be here with all of you. And today we're here to experience special trainings from 16 top leaders in 3 countries in 3 different languages, top leaders from all across the world, all the way from Japan, Korea, and the United States. You're also going to be the first to hear some huge announcements and updates on the future of GPS and from the founder and chairman himself. So I'm super excited for all of you to be here and witness this for yourself. And to kick off today's global virtual training event, I have the honor to introduce to you a gentleman who's respected so highly in this industry, someone who has over a decade of experience in this industry and has built some of the most successful organizations from all around the world. So let me please welcome to the call GPS's Master Influencer 25K here in the United States, Mr. Michael Lan.
Thank you so much, Ms. Miranda Alicia. And welcome to our very first global training event. For all the people that's dialing in from all over the world, I want to say good morning, good afternoon to people in Japan, people in Korea, and people in Hawaii. And I want to say good evening to all the people that's on this call in the mainland United States. I could not be more excited to be a part of GPS and open up our first global training event with some great, exciting announcements that you're going to be hearing. And just like Ms. Miranda said, some incredible trainings on this call. See, being a part of GPS has been the greatest blessing of my life, and been part of this company since pre-launch took place here in the United States on April 27th. You're looking at a company that's now already in 3 countries, that was just started a few months ago in South Korea, and now in Japan and United States. I've been with this blessed company for just short time, but I've been in the industry of direct sales and network marketing for over 15 years. It's been a full-time career of mine. I've been very blessed enough to have time and earn some great income, living a blessed life in the last few years. But what took place when I found out that our chairman and founder, Mr. Danny Bae, started GPS, and it started taking off in South Korea, I knew I had to lock arms and partner up with this gentleman by literally asking him every single week, every single month, to please start this operation in the United States. Like I said, we're blessed to pre-launch just short few months ago and officially launch in the United States. The main reason why I got involved in GPS is because of Mr. Danny Bae, his leadership, his vision, and the future of GPS, and where we could all be together in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. But let's take a look at what's really going on and how the future looks all over the world. Ever since COVID-19 pandemic literally shook the world and changed the way people live, the way people work, and the way businesses and companies have been ran, a lot of things took place. Let's take a look just at United States alone, since this is where I live. You know, I was reading an article today that said over 100,000 businesses have closed and shut down forever. One of the biggest companies in US that people use to look for restaurants is a company called Yelp. And the founder of Yelp said over 55% of businesses have closed forever and for good on Yelp. I was reading an article again on Wall Street earlier, and it says major companies I grew up looking at living here in America have filed for bankruptcy in just the last few months of time. I'll name a couple of them for you, and most of you in America have heard of it, and maybe around Korea and Japan as well. Company like Hertz, car rental company, filed for bankruptcy. 24 Hour Fitness, GNC, Neiman Marcus, big major companies have filed for bankruptcy. Unemployment right now in US, according to Forbes, is 30 million plus because of the pandemic that took place. And a lot of people, because of the economy's changing, is living okay because government has literally printed trillions of dollars to give businesses loans and unemployment checks to people. And a lot of people don't realize how it's gonna affect them over the next few years. See, artificial intelligence and 5G technology, on Wall Street Journal I read, said over the next 10 years is gonna take away 30 million jobs. Think about what I said, 30 million jobs will be replaced. And with COVID-19 pandemic that took place, a lot of major corporations are realizing, you know what? Let's have people work from home. Let's save money on rent, and let's continue to work online, and jobs are gonna be affected. 2019, Zoom technology had 10 million users using it on a daily basis, but because of what's going on right now, there's an average of 200 to 300 million users on a daily basis. Do you know what that's gonna do in the near future, especially for jobs? Do you know what it's gonna do for right now for colleges where a lot of students are looking online and learning online? With jobs that are gonna be replaced, with students that are gonna be in debt, more people are afraid about their future and looking for a plan B. Not to mention all the experts saying the real estate market's gonna be hurt in the near future. Stock market's gonna be hurt in the future. What that tells you is the world is changing and you gotta adapt, and more people need a plan B right now than ever before. And what a blessing it is to be a part of GPS, Global Platform Solution, where our companies are involved in virtual reality, augmented reality, e-learning, and e-commerce. Before COVID-19 took place, all the experts said VR and AR industry is gonna go from $27 billion to over 800 over the next 4 more years of time. And that's before COVID took place. E-learning is going from 190 billion to 325 billion, and that's before COVID-19. E-commerce, 3.5 trillion to 7 trillion over the next 4 years of time, and that is before COVID-19. Ladies and gentlemen, how blessed are we that we are part of GPS right now, and for all of you to take a look at this company, while it's only 2 months old in the United States, 2 months old in Japan, just several months in Korea, and we have already attracted over 30,000 influencers, and we're just getting started. And that's before experience, before purchase. Imagine in the next few years, GPS taking advantage of industries that are worth trillions and trillions of dollars, and eventually when we go from 3 countries to 10 countries to 50 countries to over 100 countries, where eventually millions of consumers can shop for their beauty supply, skincare product, nutritional products, general food. Imagine eventually people being able to get real estate referrals through GPS, their car, virtual reality, e-learning, and so much more. Do you know how blessed you are to take a look at our company while we're only a few months old? Where we're going to be next few years is a company that's going to be doing billions and billions of dollars in revenue. And every one of you are part of this company right now, taking a look at this company right now. We're so blessed to have a company like GPS. Every one of you have the perfect plan B right now. And if you ever dream about being at the right place at the right time, here you are. Being a part of GPS is not going to be good enough. You're going to have to be coachable. You're going to have to be teachable. You're going to have to follow the system. But here's the best part. Short-term sacrifice for the long-term gain can literally set your future up where a few years from today, you could be financially secure. Imagine being able to have time. Imagine being able to have money and being set for the rest of your life because you became a part of GPS and you took the right action. I am so glad I am a part of this company. I am so glad that all of you have joined us today. The leadership we have attracted worldwide are industry legends committed to help each and every one of you make your goals, make your dreams become a reality. And every single one of us are here because we had a gentleman that saw all of this come before it took place. See, most of the top leaders in GPS stopped everything they did and partnered up with this company because of the gentleman all of you are about to hear from. The gentleman I'm about to introduce to you has changed my life. I knew this gentleman for the last 15 plus years. He has coached me, he has mentored me, he has become one of my greatest friends, and I'm here to let all of you know, if you ever wanted to work with the right company, the right leadership, with the right founder who has his spiritual life right, who has his business life right, who has his family life right, you're about to hear from him right now. He's a gentleman that saw it all. He's the gentleman that created this company for all of us to take place where every one of us, like I said, can make our goals and dreams become a reality. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce to you the founder and chairman of GPS, my mentor, personal friend, Mr. Danny Bae. Thank you for joining us tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Michaelon, and thank you everyone for being part of our incredible event. We're so excited to have everybody gathered together from 3 countries, having 3 different languages, being able to share our excited updates as well as the announcements and hear from the best of the best influencers from all the markets, sharing their training and their knowledge and their wisdom and their stories with everybody here today. And maybe some of you are just learning about GPS for the very first time. We welcome you to this global virtual training event call as well. I know many of us may be used to going to physical events and conventions and maybe trainings and business opportunity meetings or different gatherings just to learn about what's going on in the world and what's going on with an opportunity. But you know, with what's happening right now around the world and giving us the opportunity to get together like this virtually, I believe is a very positive thing. And because of it, right now we have so many people joining us from United States, Korea, Japan, all 3 countries coming together for an event like this. And just like Miranda was saying, you could click on the translation button below to actually listen in Japanese, listen in Korean, listen in English based on whoever may be speaking. So make sure that you stay on throughout the event. We have some exciting news to share with you. We have some powerful trainings to share with you. So if you're a brand new guest just learning about GPS, I believe today is the best timing and best opportunity for you to learn about this business. And we're going to be sharing with you why in a second. And if you're already involved in GPS as an influencer from one of our 3 countries that we're representing right now, we congratulate you and we thank you for being part of our opportunity. Our company started literally January 20th of this year as a pre-launch in Korea and February 10th officially launching in Korea. And in such a short amount of time, we've been able to have so many people get involved in a way that it's literally shocking everybody in the industry. I mean, in literally 6 months of time, we have officially launched 3 countries, United States, Korea, and Japan. And in short amount of time, starting with virtual reality and also going into virtual reality content and developing the commerce platform that we're getting ready to release experience before purchase commerce technology using VR and AR in the commerce world. You know, we were able to successfully launch 14 different brands of partnership with different very well recognized brands in the local marketplace for us to market their commerce products. And also in such a short amount of time of doing commerce, in the last 2 months of time, we were able to launch 69 different products under the 14 different brands that we have already made partnerships with. In 6 months of time, we now have over 30,000 influencers who are already part of GPS Opportunity. And this is with us not doing much of physical events at all and everything. Somebody says, hey, could you build a business using virtual platforms like VR Engage or Zoom? Answer is absolutely yes. We already have 30,000 influencers who are involved with us in such a short amount of time. And we just closed $12 million in US dollars in revenue in the first 6 months of time. And that's just literally with 2 months in United States and Japan, and just literally 5-6 months of time in Korea as well. So with all these things, 6 months, 3 countries, 3 languages, 14 brands, 69 different products, 30,000 influencers, 12 million US dollars in revenue in such a short amount of time. But we have one vision and one team, and that is to go out there and provide solutions for people, create a platform that will provide solutions to consumers all the way to businesses around the world. That's why our company is called Global Platform Solution. And I just want to let you know that in such a short amount of time, we've been able to have so many people achieve high levels and so many different levels in our compensation plan. And I gotta tell you, I mean, can you believe that our very first earned position called Influencer 100, over 2,197 people have already achieved that position, and literally they've been involved with us for weeks, if not just a few months of time. And the second to the middle of position, really, Influencer 5,000, we have over 759 individuals who have achieved those positions in such a short amount of time. And we already have so many great leaders that have achieved the Influencer 10K, which puts them in a position where they are in position in monthly influencer level bonus, monthly residual bonus alone guarantees them a 10,000 US dollars in a one-time bonus as long as they maintain the level. And on top of that, there's 7 other different ways to get compensated. We have so much respect for these leaders. They're doing a tremendous job. We already have incredible leaders. We have already achieved a 25K from all 3 different countries. They're literally pioneers that are creating the atmosphere and the culture and a system and driving the leaders in the marketplace for them to have tremendous amount of success and help their team to win in a big way. And we already have one person, individual, who you're gonna have a chance to hear from later on today as the last speaker of this event, Mr. Wu, who already achieved the level of Influencer 75K after being involved in our company in such a short amount of time. Already generated millions and millions of dollars in revenue, helped thousands of people to already earn positions and income through our opportunity and be able to share our products and services in the marketplace. You know, I think everybody could agree right now that everything that has happened in the last 5-6 months maybe could seem very exciting and impressive, but I could tell you that everything we've done so far is nothing compared to what's gonna happen in next near future. You know, this is just the beginning. You know, I wanna just share a quick video with you because in such a short amount of time, we were able to have so many great things. Hopefully you could see the video. So we'll play the video a little later. I apologize. Basically, video shows you everything, all the brands that we have already partnered up with, which I wanted to give you a chance to see in a one little clip to show you all the products and services that we were able to launch in such a short amount of time. So, you know, I am very excited that we have all these exciting brands already partnered up with us, and I'm so excited for so many people that are already winning in such a short amount of time. And just one more thing I want to briefly share as I get ready to bring up our next speaker is that, you know, right now with everything that is happening in our opportunity, many people ask me, Danny, you know, they say, Danny, you know, where is the really big picture? You know, where do you see the future? You know, what do you think next 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years is going to be? Here's one thing I'll share with you. If you take a look at last 20 years, if you take a look at last even 30 years, you know, how a television, you know, hardware of television were distributed. And they were contents like TV service, cable, satellite, and different contents on video on demand. And after that, the home shopping, the commerce came into play from the hardware to content to commerce. And if you take a look at the television industry, the businesses, opportunities that were created were separate companies, different companies that participated in 3 different categories that were generated and created through that TV industry. And if you take a look at the mobile industry as well, the hardware, the mobile devices were a big deal, but really Apple or Samsung or Sony or LG or different companies. And after that, really going into the content, it's the phone service and it's the applications and games and different content that were huge business, but really eventually the commerce business became the biggest business of all, like Amazon, Alibaba, or, you know, Coupon or Groupon or so many different companies out there. But what's happening right now with the VR industry is that VR industry will be the next device that would allow us to do all the things that we're doing on our mobile devices and TVs today. And the hardware and the content and the commerce, they will be, the industries that will be created with VR and AR technology is absolutely amazing. Later on, throughout the training, you're gonna learn more about virtual reality. Throughout the event, you're gonna learn more about AR technology and virtual reality technology, and you will hear more about the current devices in the market, but really what's coming next and the future of where the VR and AR technology is headed and where GPS is bringing you for your next level of opportunities. So I am very excited, and I'm very excited about our first trainer who's gonna be training on VR and digital marketing. So enjoy the event today. Make sure you stay tuned. We have so many information throughout the whole event, and I will talk to you very soon.
네, 안녕하세요. 인플루언서 전상필입니다. 혼자의 힘으로 무언가를 한다라는 것은 굉장히 한계를 느끼거나 아니면 대부분 되게 작은 일일 겁니다. 큰 일이나 큰 비즈니스의 결과를 위해서는 팀과 시스템을 만들어야 한다고 생각을 합니다. 저는 과거에 백화점을 운영했었습니다. 혼자 작은 상점에서 물건을 파는 일이 아니었기 때문에 혼자가 아니라 당연히 팀을 구성했었고, 그 팀의 효율적인 운영을 위한 시스템도 전 당연히 만들었었습니다. GPS 역시 큰 비즈니스로 규모를 키우기 위해서는 시스템이 있고, 그것을 나뿐만 아니라 파트너분이 잘 활용할 수 있는가는 정말 매우 중요한 포인트라고 저는 생각을 합니다. 우리의 시스템은 생각해보면 사업 설명 미팅, 위클리 트레이닝 미팅, 세미나, 컨퍼런스, 컨벤션 등으로 보통 구성이 되어져 있습니다. 공통점은 미팅으로 구성이 되어져 있습니다. 현재 코로나 팬데믹으로 인해서 모임 자체가, 이러한 미팅 자체가 굉장히 어려움이 될 수도 있지만, 우리 GPS 경우는 오히려 더 트렌디하고 비전을 바로 현실로 전환시킬 수 있는 저는 기회라고 생각을 합니다. 왜냐면요, VR을 통한 비대면 서비스 기반의 GPS가 바로 그 답이기 때문이죠. 코로나 전의 경우에는요, 우리는 시스템 미팅을 통해서 어떤 사업자의 교육이라든지 소개라든지 스피치 또는 그것을 통한 어떤 공감대 형성, 또 감동을 얻고 그 힘을 통해서 또는 그러한 내용을 적용해서 사업을 진행했었습니다. 지금은 코로나 때문에 못하게 되었죠. 근데 저는 걱정할 필요가 없다고 생각을 합니다. 왜냐하면요, 가상의 공간에서 정말 VR 인게이지 미팅을 통해서 현실과 똑같은 경험을 어쩌면 더 이상의 경험을 할 수 있기 때문입니다. 게다가 저는 한국에 있지만 파트너가 미국에 있든지 아니면 미국에 계시든지 아니면 일본에 계시든지 우리가 티켓을 사서 비행기를 타고 오는 것이 아니라 한 5분 정도의 세팅 시간이면 언제라도 가상의 공간에서 또 만나서 그 모든 것을 우리가 오프라인에서 했던 것을 온라인에서 할 수 있기 때문에 그로 인해서 줄어든 시간만큼 더 많은 미팅의 결과를 만들 수 있다는 것입니다. 제가 화면을 공유를 좀 하고 있는데요. 지금 보이는 이 화면은 실제로 저희 한국에서 또는 유타에서 또 일본의 도쿄에서 사업을 하고 있는 저희 파트너 사장님들과 가상 인게이지 미팅에서 모여서 진행을 하는 미팅들 사진을 캡처를 한 거거든요. 최근 저희 팀에서 인게이지 미팅에 익숙해지면서 매우 긍정적인 결과들이 만들어지고 있습니다. 누군가는 코로나가 끝나길 기다리겠지만 저는 그럴 때가 아니라 이제는 코로나가 끝나지 않더라도 또는 더 강한 어떤 바이러스가 오더라도 우리 GPS 인플루언서님들은 전혀 지장 없이 오히려 이 타이밍을 더 기회라 생각하고 더 적극적으로 인게이지 미팅과 줌 미팅을 통해서 시스템을 더 단단하게 만드시고 더 멋지게 팀빌딩도 하시고 사업을 펼쳐나가셨으면 좋겠습니다. 고 200K입니다. 화이팅입니다.
Hey, my name is Thomas Berry, and the biggest thing I want to talk about today, is the power of Zoom presentations, ZPs. One of the best things in GPS is the power of our tools. Zoom presentations flat out will change your business because, as you remember, when I first started this network marketing journey a little over 10 years ago, close to 10 to 13 years ago, and I remember we had VHS tapes. And for me to share with you an opportunity, a quick overview, I had to plug in this VHS tape, make sure it's rewound, and hit play. But also I had to drive over your house. I had to sit in traffic. I had to get on the airplane. I had to pay for hotels. But now in 2020, we have a tool that's free. Go to zoom.com. That's flat out free. You can launch it. And the best part about it, all you have to do is download the video or an amazing 3-minute video down to your laptop, and also download this, the GPS presentation and use the tool of zoom.com. I can definitely tell you, the power of ZPs, that's the new language that we're working with. The power of ZPs will change your business. I really believe one thing: when you take control of your GPS business will take care of you, but you have to take control of it. Just learn how to use, how to transition from a video to your Zoom presentation, all on your laptop, because it's extremely duplicatable. Because in the past, so many people couldn't drive and get off work in time to get to a hotel meeting by 7 o'clock Eastern, or they couldn't get on a plane and fly across the country to build teams. With the power of Zoom, with the power of ZPs, we've been able to build an organization of a few hundred people in 30 days in my own kitchen in my house. Never left the house because the power of Zoom.com. One thing I can tell you, if you want to get to the next pen level, if you want to grow, learn and download Zoom right now. Just my personal experience. I remember I had we had a training just the other day at 6 p.m. Eastern, and my son had to be at football practice at 6 p.m. Eastern. All I did in the past, if I didn't have Zoom, I would have had to miss something. I got into practice early, pulled up Zoom on my phone, and was able to do both. He went to practice, I sat in the car and continued to work my business. One thing I can share with you is that you can easily duplicate Zoom.com. You can easily grow your business. Because if you invite somebody to look at a presentation and they have to work, they can stop what they're doing. They don't have to worry about getting in their car, driving across town, getting through traffic, you know, getting stuck in traffic, speeding, getting a speeding ticket. They can just download the free app on their phone and click it, and they're right there on the presentation. The best part about it, we have zero no-shows. I remember years and driving the highways and byways, as we call them, and you get to a home meeting and nobody's there but the host. Then all you can do is talk to them a little bit, or talk to her, motivate them, plan the next one, and drive all the way home. Now, with the power of Zoom, not only can you grow your business, but we never have no-shows. We never have no-shows. And the beautiful part about it, I can sit in my office, I can sit in my kitchen, I can sit in my living room and do 3, 4, 5 presentations, 30-minute windows in the course of one day. Get some lunch or get some dinner, go right back to my office, right back to my kitchen, right back to the living room, and do a training with the team. So many people can gather at one time. So many people can gather around the world. Wherever we're doing business right now, in Japan, in Korea, in the United States, we can connect with them just like we're doing now. In the past, without Zoom, what we're doing now wouldn't even be possible without large expenses. Now it's zero expense. Zoom.com is free to help you get up and running. As when you become a leader, you can upgrade your package to only $15 US a month. That's one of the best tools in business. And the beautiful part about it, you can learn how to do the presentation by watching some of the leaders, some of the experts. You can look at whoever's the leader in your country, whoever's the leader that's doing Zoom, they're all on YouTube. That's how I learned it. I just stayed up late at night and just continued to watch Zoom on my laptop, on my iPad, and watch the presentations and learn the language that works, learn the skills. And then that's how we've been able to be effective and generate income and have an amazing team that's growing and duplicating, because everybody can download Zoom as long as you need one thing. You need Wi-Fi, you need internet. Everybody has internet, because if you have that Pico G2, you're gonna have the internet, no matter where you go. And right now, we're not doing hotel meetings. You know, we will be soon. We're not doing home meetings. We will be soon. But right now, there's no excuses. There's no excuses, because the power of Zoom, the power of ZPs can flat out grow your business and promote. You can have face-to-face meetings, just like we're doing right now, on your laptop, on your iPad, or on your telephone. Everybody has a smartphone. Everybody has it. And all you have to do is just download the app. Just download it. No more speeding tickets, no more flights, no more hotel rooms, no more expenses traveling. All that's eliminated with a free software of Zoom. And I can definitely tell you, once you learn it, there's no reason if I can do it. I'm not a technical person, but the only reason I was able to learn it is because I had desire to grow in GPS. I had desire to become my best in GPS. And all I had to do was just learn how to do ZPs. And you can schedule grand launches, grand openings, launches for your business. Everybody on this international call right now can schedule a Zoom launch as soon as we're done. So one thing I'll leave you with, take control of your business. Everybody should download Zoom.com tonight. Download the presentation, download the video onto your laptop, not YouTube. Download it so you can use it. And then once you see your team doing it, once they see you doing it, you're going to do it. So with that, I'm flat out excited about GPS. I know the best is still yet to come. And with that, have an amazing evening, and I can't wait for the best announcements to come.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、佐藤修一です。今日ね、僕からはですね、タイミングをテーマにお話をさせていただければと思います。まずGPSがターゲットにしているのは、 VR、AR、そして e ラーニング、e コマースなわけなんですが、僕がやっぱすごいと思うのは市場規模なんです。やっぱこうビジネスをしていく上では市場規模が非常に大事になっていきます。例えば僕はですね、美容室を経営しているんですけども、昔だと皆さん大体ですね、カット等に2ヶ月に1回ぐらいのペースで行かれていたんですが、今は3ヶ月に1回ぐらいのペースになっています。で、2ヶ月に1回だと年に6回行けたんですが、3ヶ月に1回だと年に4回になります。ということは、6回が4回になってますから、売上は3分の2になっているわけです。なので、もともと300万ぐらい売上上がっていたところが200万になっていると。この美容の市場規模が日本では2兆1500億あるわけなんですが、じゃあこの VR、AR の市場っていうのは、世界で今現在で 2.7 兆なんですが、すごいのは、ここ5年間で30倍に成長し、81.4 兆を超えると言われています。例えば美容であれば、300万が200万になる市場なんですが、この VR、AR は300万だったらですね、30倍9000万になるような市場なんですね。じゃあどちらがいいかというと、当然後者なわけなんです。そして、e コマース、インターネットを通じてお買い物をする分野も今現在350兆ありますが、それがもう700兆にあと5年になると言われています。じゃあ皆さん、このでっかい市場、もうこれからですね、もう拡張した後にビジネスをスタートするのか、それとも拡張する前、今のタイミングでやるのか、どちらがいいでしょう。当然、今なんです。今がタイミングなんです。そして、e ラーニング、インターネットを通じて学ぶというところも、例えばうちの妻がですね、もともとキャビンアテンダント CA をしてまして、今、新入社員研修等で研修講師として各企業を回っているわけなんですが、ただコロナの影響で、もう4月、5月、6月、7月、そしてもう8月も、研修がね、ゼロなんですよ。ゼロ。もう収入もゼロなわけですよ。なので、このインターネットを通じて学ぶという支援もどんどんこれから拡張するでしょうし、あともともと妻はですね、こういうネットワークマーケティングに対して、すごい否定的だったんですね。もっと僕にね、ちゃんとした仕事した方がいいよって言ってたんですけども、ただですね、もうこのコロナの影響も受けずに、もう売上も収入もどんどん増やしていくね、僕の姿を見まして、今どうなってるかというと、もっと頑張ってって言ってるわけですよ。もうえらい変わりようです。そうなんです。これ妻だけじゃないですよ。周りの人も、もうそんなんいいよって言ってた人が、もう聞かせてって言ってどんどん増えてるんです。もう本当ね、もう当たり前だった方が当たり前ではなくなってるんです。皆さん何かしないといけない。もうそういう危機感、意識はもう変わってるんですね。なので、皆さんの周りにも、もうこの GPS の情報を、もう本当欲している方がたくさんいらっしゃいますので、どんどんね、発信していただければというふうに思います。そして、韓国では、もう e コマース、もうスタートしてるんですね。もうそれも、大手 LG であったり、サムスンなんかと提携できてるんですよ。すごくないですか？すごいですよね。もうじゃあ、アメリカも日本もね、いずれスタートするんです。じゃあ皆さん、この e コマースがスタートするときに、一人でそれを迎えるのか、それとも100人のチームを作って迎えるのかというと、もう全然違います。全然違うんです。当然、たくさんのチームを作って、この e コマースがスタートするのを迎えた方がいいですよね。じゃあ、e コマースがスタートする前に、チームをじゃあ拡張できるタイミングっていつなんでしょう？もう今なんですね。もう二度と来ないこのチャンス、タイミングをですね、ぜひ皆さん掴んで、もう一緒にね、頑張っていきましょう。ありがとうございました。
Up GPS, Mark Isaac here, calling from the United States, specifically Houston, Texas. And I'm really excited to be on the call today because I get to share with you a topic that I'm very excited about. And also, I believe is very crucial to help you build a very successful business here in GPS. As you can see on the slide, we're going to talk about digital marketing. And, for those that maybe don't follow me on social media, because I had a chance to meet a lot of amazing people, that's on this call, and we maxed out this call. So I'm excited, but make sure that you connect with me, tag me in anything that's going on. Mark's Mindsets, my Instagram, and also Mark Isaac on YouTube. And so the first things that I want to talk to you about is first understanding the benefits of digital marketing and also the use of social media. Understand that we are in a digital era right now. What does that mean? That old traditional marketing is not the same as digital marketing, because why? As you can see, the first point is that we have an opportunity with digital marketing using social media to get a wider group of demographic and people that we can touch. What does that mean? It means that you have a chance to really expand your network. You know, if you have social media, the purpose of it is to socialize. You know, other than that, why have it, right? And so we want to make sure that you use these platforms, because I believe that if you use social media, it could help you build a successful business, but if not, it's going to use you. So promote your business too using these platforms. You have so many different types of platforms, from Instagram, Facebook, you have TikTok that's booming right now, YouTube that's still big. And I know there's so much more to come, and even with emailing, text messaging, but at the same time with virtual reality, it's about to get big. But also understand, why is it important? Because you get to promote your business for free. You have a bigger platform and you're able to utilize all of these tools that you have provided for you, and it's free. And so what's important also is that you get to showcase your brand. And in GPS, I know we had a competition. It's a friendly, amazing, fun competition to promote the Pico headset device, and also via our Lose subscription. I mean, it's amazing to see that you're able to build that credibility because more people are using it. And also what I love about it is that this is like your success magazine. You know, you get to design it how you want to. You get to post what you want. You get to show what you want. And so these are a few things that you want to keep in mind. But the few questions that you have to ask yourself when you want to maximize and be a great, successful digital marketer is this. You know, who's your audience? Are you getting to know them? You know, what do you want them to see? Are you pushing certain videos out, photos out, that you get to really build your brand? That's really what it's all about. It's building your brand. And also what's also fun too is making it interesting where you get to engage with them. But also ask yourself, what do you want to be known for? You know, when you think of the name Michael Phelps, you think of swimming. Michael Jordan, basketball. Steve Jobs, you think of Apple. When you think about GPS, who do you think of? You know, these are great examples of few individuals that I believe you should follow, you should connect with, you should tag. You know, Mr. Danny Bae, our founder and chairman in GPS. You know, this individual, you could see in his profile on Facebook, he has a GPS banner. It's professional, but his content is amazing. It's about his family, about business, about mindset. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, Mark's Mindset, you know, my brand and what I want to be known for is making sure that people have the confidence to be able to go all out. So I talk about mindset. I talk about things that can help them, you know, build a better environment around their life. So I talk about, you know, certain things like personal development. You know, I show lifestyle, and it doesn't have to be flashy cars or clothes, but really just showing what are you doing on a day-to-day basis. You know, so make sure your stories are active. You know, for those that maybe follow my girlfriend, Miranda Alicia, you know, what's amazing about her brand is she loves veganism. She's a big advocate when it comes to animals, and she also promotes virtual reality. And one of my really good friends, Mr. Ken Sing Song, I know right now he's just blowing up on TikTok. You know, if you don't follow Ken Sing Song, you should if you have a TikTok, because you could see right there in his bio, he's known for virtual reality. So you want to keep these things in mind, is what do you want to be known for? But I want to give you just briefly strategies that can help you build your brand. First is be authentic, be personal, but engage with your audience. You know, what's important is making sure that if they comment back, if they like their stuff too, and also offer free value. You know, when you follow me on social media, on Instagram, you know, I just give out as much value as I can, because I just want people to see that I'm more of a giving person than a receiving person. You know, utilize hashtags so you're able to really have a target audience if you're trying to build a business. But main thing is consistency is key. So if you got something out of this, if you got something out of the other trainers that are on this call, what I encourage every single person to do is screenshot it. Tag them, post it on a story, post it on your social media, because when you post us, when you post the people speaking and they repost you, you have a chance to also grow your credibility and grow your business. So those are a few tips that I want to give you to be able to help you build a successful business with GPS utilizing digital marketing. And that being said, I'm excited. Let's help GPS be $1 billion and beyond, and let's make things happen, guys. Go all out.
皆さん、はじめまして。大西喜一です。今日僕は、 若い人たちがどのような考え方で GPS を取り組むかということについてお話しさせてもらいます。今僕は日本の石川県金沢市っていう、それこそ田舎の町で人口が約40万人ぐらいしかいない町で、日本の首都の東京は1400万人っていう、それこそ僕が住んでる今活動してる町の35倍、もうそれこそ人口がいて、それこそ首都にたどり着くまでに8時間、片道車で8時間かかるまで遠いところに田舎で今 GPS の活動っていうのをさせてもらってて、今現在年齢が24歳になるんですよね。で、今月僕自身25歳になるんですけども、多分ここの今日のスピーカーされる中のラインナップの中では多分最年少だと思うんで、若さ生かして頑張っていきたいなと思います。で、僕自身その若い人たちがどのように GPS を取り組んでいくかってことについてなんですけども、ただそれは若い人たちに向けてする考え方じゃなくて、僕らみたいな僕のチーム、それこそ20代の方たちが 90% を占めるぐらい若い人たちで形成されてるんですけども、そのチームでもそれこそこれだけ一生懸命頑張ってるって、こういうふうに活動してるっていうその考え方っていうのが全ての世代の人たちにいい影響を与えるってことを信じてるんで、早速そのトレーニングに入っていきたいんですけども、僕自身この業界、GPS はそれこそ一番最初オープンの時から携わらせてもらってるんですけども、この業界に魅了された、それこそこの業界がうわ素敵だなって思ったのっていうのは、20歳の時にGPS の創設者のダニー・ベイさんっていう方にこの業界っていうのをそれこそ学ぶ機会があって、そこで学ばさせてもらってからもう約4年間今この業界に携わらせてもらってるんですけども、それこそ僕自身若くそれこそ20歳の時にダニー・ベイさんからこの学んで、何か物事を活動するときにその活動自体、それがスポーツだったりしても、それが勉強やったりやったとしても、その活動自体に魅力を感じるってことよりも、もしそれをものすごく素敵な人が学んだとき、それこそ素敵な人からそのことを学んだときって、そのものを学ぶこと以上にたまに大切やったりするっていうのがすごくあるんです。僕の周りでもスポーツですごく結果出してる人たちやったり、それこそ勉強ですごい結果出してる人たちやったりとかっていうのは、まず間違いなく素晴らしいリーダーの人たちがいて、素晴らしい学ぶ人たちがいるっていうことが間違いないなっていうことをすごく僕自身確信してるんですよね。なんで今ここに参加されてる全ての人たちっていうのは、今日このスピーカーされる方たちにとんでもない、世界でもトップのそれこそリーダーシップになると思うんで、そこに一生懸命しがみついて頑張ってもらえたらなと思うんですけども、僕が若くして GPS 始めた時っていうのは不利なことやって一番最初思ってたんですよね。それこそもちろんそれこそ若いですし、お金もないですし、それこそクレジットカード自体がないっていう人たちも多いですし、それこそそもそもが年齢、それこそ登録する年齢制限に達してない、それこそ日本っていうのは、それこそこういうネットワークビジネスっていうネットワークマーケティングに参加する条件っていうのが20歳以上からなんですよね。で、その条件やったりとか、それこそ彼氏彼女ができた時にすぐどっか行っちゃったりとか、そういう若いからこその問題っていうのはすごくいっぱいあると思ってたんですよね。ただそれっていうのはものすごく大きな勘違いで、自分がネットワークビジネス通してたくさんの人たちと出会っていく中で、それこそ大人の方たちでも、僕より社会経験がたくさんある方たちでも、それこそ子供がいるから難しいやったりとか、それこそ会社の役職があるからとかって、今それに対してお金が使えないとか、まず奥さんの許可がいるやったりとか、その人はその人なりの僕にはない問題っていうのがあったんですよ。若い人たちは若い人なりの問題があって、それこそ社会経験がある人たちには社会経験がある人たちの問題っていうのがあって、だからこそ何か自分自身が置かれている状況っていうのは全て言い訳でしかなくて、自分自身がたどり着きたいところに皆さんここにいる全員がたどり着ける、しかも GPS となら間違いなく、それこそ誰から学ぶかっていうことと何を学ぶかっていうことが完璧な GPS ではもう負けることの方が不可能なんですよ。負けることの方が不可能です。で、それこそ僕自身もダニー・ベイさんからそういう自分の考え方として学んでいる、それこそ僕にとってダニー・ベイさんっていうのは僕のメンターでもあって師匠なんで、彼の言葉っていうのを使わさせてもらうんですけども、それこそ聞いてて、人の成功っていうのは自分の成功より簡単に見えるんだよって。それこそ成功してる人たちのストーリーっていうのは成功した時にしか聞かないし、その人がどういう下積みやったりとか努力っていうのをしてきてそこにたどり着いたかっていうのは、そこを達成するまでキイチは見ないんだよって。でも唯一キイチが見る下積みやったりとか、それこそ落ち込むタイミングやったりチャレンジなことっていうのはキイチのものしか見ないんだよって。で、キイチが唯一経験する下積みっていうのはキイチしか見ないものなんだって。だから ほとんどの人たちが自分よりも相手の成功の方が簡単そうに見えるんで、だからそういうふうに挫折しないでねってことを教わったんですよね。なんで僕自身も皆さんにその言葉っていうのをお借りして、皆さんにもそのワードっていうのを伝えたいと思います。で、僕自身最後にこの GPS っていうのが今それこそ初めてね、今日がスタートの日であったりしても、それこそ1週間前であったりしても、2ヶ月前であったりしても、すべて皆さんにそれこそシェアした意見っていうのが信じるってことです。それこそ僕自身 GPS の 100% 信じてる、GPS にかかってるすべての人たちっていうのを 100% 信じて一生懸命頑張ってるんですけども、信じるっていうのは何も根拠が元に言ってるんじゃないってことです。それこそ僕自身まだ子供っていうのは持ってないんですけど、この中でもう子供育てた方たちもたくさんいると思うんですけど、子供がもし生まれた時っていうのは、その子供が悪さを絶対しなくて、人に迷惑も絶対かけなくて、もうそれこそちゃんと自分が思った通りに育ってくれるから信じるっていうことをするわけではないですよね。そういうふうに物事の考え方をしないっていうことがあると思うんです。それこそ何が何でもそのものを信じるって、それがどう転んだやったとしても自分が選んだものになったら自分に責任があるっていう考え方で、皆さんが GPS っていうのを活動することができて、それこそ僕みたいに若くて経験値がない人たちでも大きい結果が出せるってことを間違いなくご自身でも証明してると思うんで、それこそたくさんの人たちが GPS で大きい結果っていうのを出して、もうこのイベント以降から GPS っていうのをもう一段階高いレベルに皆さんで持っていけることを楽しみにしてます。ありがとうございました。
What's up, GPS? My name is Rob Griffin. I am one half of a husband and wife team. My beautiful bride, the one and only Miss Chika Griffin, has been building in Japan. I am helping to build here in the United States of America. Let me tell you a little bit about my background. Prior to GPS, I was an undercover police detective in a little town called Las Vegas, Nevada. Maybe you've been to Vegas, maybe not. They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, guess what? If you met me, you also stayed in Las Vegas. I was arresting people and incarcerating them. And I never thought in a million years that maybe one day I would be involved in a business such as this, but more importantly, in the virtual reality world. A few years ago, I met these young men. They were building a virtual reality company. They asked me to come be a part of their company. And guess what? Now the virtual reality world is absolutely exploding, man. It's unbelievable what is happening there right now. I have a couple slides I'm going to share with you. Give me 1 second. Let me get there. Okay. And so I'm going to tell you, man, the industry is absolutely going bonkers right now. There are people out there that will tell you that virtual reality is dead. That virtual reality is not headed in the right direction. I'm going to tell you, those people are mistaken. Those people do not understand the industry. I'm going to tell you, man, like just recently, the state of California, like California here in the United States of America, has released a $5 million RFP that is going to allow them to buy what? Virtual reality to train their first responders. It's bonkers, okay? The United States Air Force has just released a big money grab. They're raising $100 million. I'm gonna say that again, $100 million to invest in, guess what? Virtual reality. The industry started back in 1980 with the Atari. It has grown at an alarming rate to where now they're using virtual reality for all types of things. I mean, the reason why they're using VR, folks, is for one simple reason. It's called focus. Focus. It allows you to learn. It allows you to retain information in ways that you and I never thought we could before. It is absolutely amazing what is happening in that industry right now because people are learning in different ways. They're using it for the military. They're using it for the fire department. They're using it for NASA. They're using it to train astronauts to fly to the moon. Walmart is using it. KFC is using virtual reality to train their employees how to fry chicken. Like, are you kidding me? To fry chicken, like you pick up the chicken and you put it in the oil and they teach you in virtual reality. Why? Because it works. We're going to be launching the world's first, write it down, put it on paper, folks, the world's first virtual reality, augmented reality, e-commerce platform where people will be able to shop for real estate in ways they never thought they could. They're going to be able to walk into, not walk into the house, put on a headset and be in the house and experience shopping like you and I have never seen, not just real estate, but also for the automotive industry. Can you imagine visiting your favorite car dealership and not driving over there, getting in your car, but literally sitting somewhere that's comfortable? Like sitting somewhere your wife can't yell at you, sitting somewhere your kids can't bother you, and you can shop in a way you never have before. I'm telling you, man, it is going to be magical. So get ready for EBP Commerce Experience Before You Purchase. Coming very soon. There's some big announcements you're about to hear that are going to absolutely blow your mind. Now, here's a bigger piece for me, folks, is how we can impact lives. See, my mother's in her late 70s. She can't travel like she used to. She's always dreamed of going to see the pyramids in Egypt, and she couldn't go. Guess what I did? I flew to Las Vegas. I brought my Pico G2. I put it on her face. And I said, guess what, Mom? Today, you're going to the pyramids. Today, you're going to check off that list, that bucket list item that you've always wanted to do. Today is the day. Imagine if you had a family member who was in a wheelchair. And all their life, they used to ride mountain bikes. So they always wanted to ride a bicycle, or they always wanted to go skateboarding, and they can't do it anymore. Like, can you imagine how you can touch people's lives? Put a VR headset on them, and they get to explore the world. They get to see things, and they get to go, wow. I wish you could have seen my mother's face when I put that headset on her, and for the first time ever, she was free, man. She was free. And she was crying, and she was like, oh my God. And I said, thank you, Lord. I'm in the right place at the right time, because we're touching people's lives, man. We're able to reunite families in ways we never could before. And let's talk about the bigger picture here, folks. You have the ability to match GPS with the world's greatest marketing tool we have ever seen, VRLU, Virtual Reality Learning University. Some of you might have heard I am part of VRLU. I'm a retired undercover detective. I teach a course called Lie Detection. Have you ever wondered, was this person lying to me? Would that be valuable information for you? That is going to be released sometime in August. So get ready, folks. Stay tuned for VRLU. If you do not have your VRLU subscription, you're kidding yourself right now. We have tons of leaders from the US, tons of leaders from Korea, tons of content coming soon from Japan. Trust me when I tell you, life is all about right now. See, they think VR or they think VR is strictly for gaming. Those people don't understand the industry. Those haters that say we aren't going to make it, they don't understand, man. They have no clue of where we're headed. I'm telling you, the life is about to get really, really special, and you and I are in the right place at the right time. Get ready. Fasten your seatbelts, point your surfboard at the beach, and start paddling it like your life depends on it. And trust me when I tell you, you'll be glad that you did. God bless and have a great night.
네, 안녕하세요. GPS 인플루언서 김경아입니다. 네, 저는 전복요리 프랜차이즈 대표였습니다. 식당을 14년간 운영하면서 열심히 사업에 정리했습니다. 결론을 말씀드리면 그 사업은 정리했고요. 그 이유는 제가 해왔던 일은 계속 노력만 하는 고생의 느낌이었는데 그 집중은 이곳에서 한다면 수백 배 이상의 분명한 결과를 가질 수 있는 비즈니스를 데니베 의장님을 통해서 만났기 때문입니다. 혼자 고객을 만들면서 노동하는 일이 아닌 GPS 그룹 인플루언서 마케팅을 통한 VR, AR 세계 최초의 EDP라는 정말 난생 처음 듣는 이 놀라운 시장을 오원규 마스터 인플루언서님에게 듣게 되면서 극도로 흥분하지 않을 수 없었습니다. GPS의 저희 부부는 모든 것을 걸었습니다. GPS 그룹 인플루언서 마케팅을 통해서 저희는 그룹이기 때문에 가히 폭발적인 공개를 유출할 수 있습니다. 커머스가 출시되기 전에 VR 하드웨어와 VR 컨텐츠로 비전을 봤었는데 2월 10일에 오픈한 회사가 얼마 되지도 않은 지금 이미 에어로사이드 스카이시, 바우진 에이 포뮬라, 올가니카, 소울, 올리페스, 글리디어스, 덴플 음식물 처리기, 딜란 매트리스, 삼성, LG 렌탈까지 정말 온라인 최고의 브랜드 커머스가 출시되었습니다. 이걸 저희가 다 소개할 수 있습니다. GPS 커머스가 이렇게까지 빠른 속도로 될지 정말 상상도 못했었는데요. 앞으로 더 펼쳐질 속도와 그 기회가 정말 너무너무 기대됩니다. 이전에 제한적이었던 저의 수입과는 달리 GPS에서는 한 가지 이 프로덕트가 진화가 될 때마다 우리는 나를 통해서 수백 명 이상의 고객 유치가 또 수백 명 이상의 사업자가 연결되는 정말 멋진 일이 일어납니다. 그래서 커머스는 매우 중요합니다. 매번 출시 이벤트가 있을 때 첫 주문은 당연히 우리가 하고 가까운 친구와 가족, 기인 이런 소비자들을 함께 연결합니다. 나의 팀과 함께하는 고객 베이스가 또 다른 고객을 만들게 되는 혼자 하는 것이 아니라 우리가 팀이 되어서 함께하는 마케팅이기 때문에 내 능력이 아닌 항상 밖에 일이 너무나 쉽게 벌어집니다. 저희 인볼님이 에어로사이드를 체육비 감독님 방에 딱 두었더니 절대 빠지지 않았던 운동성질 지독한 냄새가 확 사라졌고 정말 쾌적한 공기를 갖게 되었습니다. 냄새 안 난다고 너무 좋아하시는 감독님께 소개를 부탁드렸고 체육회의 모든 감독님마다 16대의 고객이 하게 된 이 신나는 인플림의 스토리가 SNS에 올려졌고 그 스토리가 또 다른 고객을 계속 만들고 있습니다. 에어로사이드 한 분의 고객이 계속 소개를 하시고 또 다른 고객이 되어주실 수도 있고 사업에 관심을 가지게 되기도 하고 소비자가 사보고 막 이렇게 자랑을 하면서 인플루언서 활동을 함께 하게 됩니다. 우리도 모두 이런 비슷한 경험이 있죠. 좋은 것만 들으면 저희는 막 얘기하게 되잖아요. 이것은 저의 개인 능력이 아닌데도 팀 속에서 이와 같은 새로운 고객이 매일매일 일어난다는 사실이 정말 놀랍고 너무나 감사합니다. 이제 꾸준히 이런 고객 한 분 한 분의 고객을 내 휴대폰에 이렇게 입력을 해놓고 휴대폰이 저 대신 기억을 해주는 거죠. 알림을 눌러주면 저는 커피나 이모티콘 이런 작은 감사 표시를 해서 더 가까운 관계식을 가지게 된답니다. 그냥 한 번 하고 끝내는 사업과 꾸준히 좋은 관계를 해나가는 사업에 대한 비즈니스 결과는 완벽히 다른 것입니다. 사랑하는 데니베 의장님께서 가르침 중에 네트워크 마케팅에서 큰 리더가 못되는 가장 큰 힘은 새로운 고객, 새로운 사업자가 들어왔을 때 마치 뜨거운 돌이 들어온 것 같이 받자마자 확 내려놓는다는 이 멋진 기회에 마음을 다해서 작은 것 하나하나 놓치지 말고 귀하게 집중해야겠습니다. 50명, 100명의 팀이 아이템이 나올 때마다 나부터 당연히 쓰지만 나를 신뢰하는 나의 커스터머를 함께 키워나가는 이 힘, 그냥 하는 것이 아니라 온라인 인플루언서 마케팅의 힘, 그리고 우리 모두의 관계의 힘, 모든 아이템을 소개하는 고객은 그냥 고객이 아닌 이런 힘있는 관계의 파워 베이스가 만들어지기 때문에 우리가 어마어마하게 키워나갈 수 있습니다. 그룹 인플루언서 마케팅, 1000명의 그룹이 매주 타임빌 이벤트가 있을 때마다 구매나 소개를 100불, 딱 10만 원씩만 소개가 일어난다라고 해도 매주 1억, 한 달이면 4억의 매출, 거기다가 추가로 쌓이는 앞으로 나올 여러 커머스와 요금들, 그리고 플러스 가동주문 고객까지 막 더해지면 월 10억은 너무나 쉽게 넘길 겁니다. 50만 비즈니스 볼륨이 50K 인플루언서를 만들고 월 7,500만 원, 월 1억 이상, 정말 1000명 이상은 너무나 심플하게 바로 만드실 수가 있는 일입니다. VR로 이런 우리의 인플루언서 마케팅은 시작됐습니다. 온라인 EBP가 만들어집니다. 누구도 상상할 수 없었던 세계 최초의 기회 GPS. 우리는 그냥 커머스가 아닙니다. TV의 진화처럼 휴대폰의 진화가 있었던 것처럼 2020년 올 연말까지 일어날 엄청난 일들과 EBP까지 더해질 지금 이 타이밍의 기회. 오늘 우리가 해야 할 일은 내가 먼저 경험하고 그리고 많은 분들에게 알리고 이 100불 10만 원의 마이크로 인플루언서의 활동을 오늘 나는 하는 것입니다. 이게 바로 내가 마스터 인플루언서로 지어지게 된 겁니다. 최초의 타이밍을 잡은 우리 진정한 자유와 사랑하는 내 가족의 행복을 가질 분은 지금 분명한 타이밍입니다. 함께 이벤트입니다. GPS 사랑합니다.
네, 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 정말 너무나도 exciting한 training. Thank you very much for what a powerful training experience that we're having here today. I'm just hearing trainers from all different markets and hearing all the stories, seeing all the pictures, hearing about commerce. It is such an exciting time. I want to briefly share with you some of the announcements of what's happening and just kind of bring our opportunity in a clear position for everybody to understand what we were talking about earlier with the hardware and contents and commerce all coming in one. GPS is the only business that I know of that allows you to position you to capitalize and have tremendous opportunity to distribute hardware, distribute and gather up subscribers for the contents and really position everybody for the commerce industry that people will be using the technology that we're providing with VR and AR. And if you take a look at how we started with Pico devices, our first only product as a device to really introduce the VR industry and VR technology to so many people out in the marketplace. And so many contents have already been added to VRLU, Master Academy, as well as all the contents that's being added on. I know many of you have been hearing about so many contents that's going to be that's coming soon, and being added. And I know a lot of you follow VRLU, official VRLU in America channel, as well as the Korean Instagram and Facebook channel, where you could get the very first information and all the updates of all the new speakers that's being added to the VRLU and the content that's being added. We're very excited because starting August 5th, which is just next week, when you open up your VRLU app, and I would highly recommend, if you haven't done so, make sure you go update your VRLU app, and you should update again next week. And when you update your VRLU app, and when you click on the app, you're gonna see a section just like this, where now, instead of just seeing the Master Academy instructors, now you will see these categories where you'll see Master Academy, you will see Crazy Karaoke, called K-Pop Vroom, and you will see Kony TV, which is the kids animation content. And you're gonna be able to see that, and when you click on Master Academy, you will see all the trainings and the immersive experience that you're experiencing under the VRLU Master Academy. But when you click on Kony TV or the Crazy Karaoke, you're gonna start being able to access these contents starting in the month of August. So August 17th, you're gonna be able to access Kony TV. That's going to have English as well as Korean, a lot of the animations, and we're working on some of the Japanese content as well. And just so you know, we are right now talking to so many different content providers in all 3 countries, and we are going to be having a lot more updates and news to add on even more content in rest of this year as well. I'm really excited about Crazy Karaoke content because when you click on it, you'll be able to enter into the K-pop karaoke. We have Psy. I know many of you probably familiar with Psy, Buzz, Paul Kim, Ailey, and so many different very popular K-pop artists. The content. Some of them are going to be just watching the K-pop content. Some are going to be karaoke, where you're literally in the room, you're literally on stage, you're literally in in a theater on stage, or in the music video, kind of experiencing all the fun and entertainment that we're going to bring. So this is just the beginning. The game portion is going to be coming soon. We're working on some cool content, and on top of all this, I'm so excited about the new edition, like Mr. Rob Griffin teaching, you becoming a live director. That's exciting. But we also have so many great contents being added in August that I've been getting information from VRLU. But I want to show you a quick video to introduce a gentleman even though I respect and love, and I absolutely love the content of every single master on VRLU right now. But I am more excited about this individual being added to VRLU Master Academy platform than you could possibly imagine. You know, I've been an entrepreneur 20 years. In the last 20 years, I've been listening to this gentleman. I probably have seen and heard every single video and audio and his books. I've studied his materials. You know, outside of Mr. Jim Rohn, you know, this gentleman's materials are the materials that I've studied more than anybody else. I absolutely love him. I wish I was there when they were filming, but I wasn't. The filming just got done literally a few days ago, and we're so honored and we're so excited to have this gentleman, probably the biggest world-renowned name that we have ever been able to have on the VRLU Master Academy content. So I am so excited. I just want you to see a very introduction video of this gentleman. Very soon, coming soon, content in, I guess, not just from the United States. It's going to be available for all the subscribers and all the influencers around the world. So
you have something special. You have greatness in you. I want to ask you a question. Do you have a big dream? Would you like to earn more money? Would you like to be a voice of influence and be able to impact and transform the world for generations yet unborn? VRLU has captured some things and brought out in me parts of myself I didn't even know that lying back there dormant, and allowed me to express them. This program that you're about to experience is going to transform your life. It's going to allow you to tap into the greatness that you have within yourself to do the greater work. Yes, the greater work. There's something for you to do, something that you've been chosen to do. And what you're about to see, what you're about to experience, and the time that you invest in, the takeaways that you're going to have, your life will never be the same again. You will become, as Mother Teresa would say, a pencil in the hand of God and start writing a new chapter in your life and inspire others to do the same. VRLU, powerful.
Wow. I mean, can you believe that we have one and only Mr. Les Brown coming as one of the master instructors in VRLU Master Academy in the month of August. Mr. Les Brown, I mean, I'm sure majority of you have already heard of him. Majority of you have probably studied his materials. He has the most powerful story of how he started his journey ever since as a kid, being classified as mentally retarded by people, and he refused to listen to those voices, and he listened to his mother's advice, and he listened to the right people's advice, and his journey of how he became an entrepreneur and DJ and a speaker and a motivational speaker. I've spoken to Fortune 500 companies and multi-billion dollar organizations, and became a politician. And his life's mission is to really share with every person out in the market his wisdom and his story. And I am so excited because he shares so much of his personal stories on VRLU that he has never shared before. So I can't wait for you to see it. And on top of that, we obviously have some more incredible trainers and car racer to and physical coach too. We are just adding on so many more contents in the month of August and September. I am just so excited. So can't wait for you to see it. We'll be posting more videos and materials to help you support. I am just excited. And I can't wait to feel like I'm in the room one-on-one with Mr. Les Brown. So, all right. So the GPS commerce strategy that you have heard from Ms. Kim just a few minutes ago is so powerful. With traditional commerce, with retail and home shopping, social commerce, network marketing, mobile commerce, advertising, having these advantages. Basically, what GPS has done is we collected the positives of all those marketing strategies, and we created our own commerce strategy called GPS Commerce. And right now with GPS Commerce through our website in Korea already, our month 4, we started doing commerce items. And in month 4, as we launched these products, we started launching products. You saw it earlier. We got 69 different products. We got incredible partner brands. And through the GPS Commerce, all these products you see right now in Korea and in Japan and United States in the next couple more months. By at the end of the year, our goal is to launch VR and AR enable EVP commerce. So you're not just shopping and you're not just purchasing through website, but you're doing it using the VR AR technology. And I'm going to share with you how in a minute. But before that, I want to share the video that I was going to share earlier of the commerce brands that we've been able to track in just last few weeks of time. So if you don't mind, share that video with us. Man, I'm telling you, we are onto something that nobody has ever done before. Wow, wow. I mean, can you believe it? In such a short amount of time of us being in business and doing something that has never been done before in VR industry, and literally going out there and distributing more virtual reality all-in-one Pico devices than some of the biggest companies out there in the world in such a short amount of time. And now getting ready for the EVP commerce technology coming soon, and getting all the brands together right now to create GPS commerce, where you could still give them the experience. You could give them the earnest group buying and relationship and event and price marketing and the excitement and informative strategies to really provide the best products in the marketplace to consumers. Not just products that our company made that we're trying to convince the market that it's the best product. We're saying, hey, what do consumers want? What do consumers want? What's the hottest product out there? And how can we provide best products from the world to our consumers and our influencers in a way nobody has ever done? And in such a short amount of time, us announcing and rolling out all those products, now we have thousands and thousands of customers enjoying the benefits of those incredible products. I mean, as you saw it in the video, which we could share on the video and some more information on our social media platform, I could tell you right now that, you know, literally everything you need at home, you're going to be able to get through your GPS opportunity. But what's even more exciting than that is what's going to be next. You know, I know some of you may be watching this in the United States, some of you watching this in Japan, may be going, hey, what's next? You know, what's the next thing that's going to happen in commerce? I could tell you, if you ask me what products are you going to market through GPS commerce, I could tell you it's whatever the customers need, whatever the customers want, and whatever best products represent that category, that's what we're going to do. But I want to also talk to you a little bit about the VR industry and the EVP commerce of where it's going. You know, if you really look at the first generation that was consumable in the VR space, was the VR headset that was wire connection to the PC or game consoles. You know, but after that, something like a case, you know, it was like a case that you could put your mobile phone in to watch VR. And those headsets came, and a lot of people, unfortunately, didn't enjoy that as much because the phone display and the setup wasn't fully designed and created for the best experience virtual reality. So because of it, recently, last year or two, you see brands like Pico, you see brands like Oculus, you see different brands coming out with all-in-one VR headsets. And that's what we're marketing right now, which I'm very, very excited about, because all of you on this call have either probably experienced it or heard about it. With Pico, what we're marketing right now, our GPS VR headset, it gives you a full-on immersed 360-degree experience. And some people may go, well, you know, it's the resolution, it's going to be good as TV, but it won't be yet, because think about it, it's not flat. It's a 360-degree like an environment, and I could tell you that everything is getting better and better with internet speed getting faster with 5G and 6G in the future, and just all the technology that's going into the development of these devices. Things are getting better and better every year, and Pico definitely is one of the greatest devices out in the marketplace, and we're so excited to be able to use the device and enjoy VR and all the other contents right now. But what's next? What's going to be after the wire connection to PC game console and mobile case to put your phone in to watch VR, to now all-in-one VR headset? You know, a lot of people, one of the things that people talk about is, hey, in the future, of course, people understand that's what it is now, but in the future, would it be possible to not be as big? Would it be possible to be a little lighter? And the answer is, of course, yes. And the reason right now, under the 2020 technologies out there, that you know, it's big, is because to put computer, think about it. In that full all-in-one device, there's computer in there, there's Bluetooth, Wi-Fi enabled technology in there, and there's the memory in there, there's the battery in there, and I mean, you gotta have all-in-one and the display in there. But there will be something in the future. Here's where it's gonna go. You know, it's basically going to go to VR and AR glass. There will be wire connection, but very thin and easy wire connection to mobile devices. Why? Because now mobile devices obviously could do so much more than just maybe a laptop or different devices or a little computer that you and I could carry around. With all the smart technologies that's being added in to these mobile devices nowadays, I believe the very near future, next several months to a year or so, you're going to see the industry go where people are using more and more of a very thin wire connection to give the data and the speed that they need, but take out the computer component and the battery component from the glass. That way that you could, it's not a headset anymore, it's glass. And there are going to be devices that's going to look like regular glasses. There are going to be devices that's going to look like sunglasses or goggle, but it's going to give you a much better experience because it's lighter and it's easier to use and it's more fashionable as you're even wearing it as well. But what's next after that? I believe one after that, once the 5G and even faster and the higher quality and internet speed is available where they could truly transmit so much data at the speed it needs to provide the best VR AR experience. It's pretty much in glasses where you can have SIM card, where you can actually have a phone service and data service attached to your glass. And I really believe that just like many people, Apple Watch is replacing their phones already. I believe a lot of these glasses in the future being connected to the mobile service and having cell service and having the data attached to it, they're going to be able to receive phone calls. They're going to be able to do video calls. They're going to be able to do a Google search. And a lot of you, you're already seeing different technologies in movies where people are wearing glasses, but they could already see the profile of people. They could see an object they are interested in, and they can literally blink, and it will give them the search document or a wiki file of whatever you may be, and you see something you like, and you can literally purchase using your glass, and not having to be in a full-on headset or maybe be connected on a wire to a device. But I believe even after that, the industry is going to go where we're going to be having options to wear contact lenses, where your contact lens itself is going to give you the opportunity to be able to still see everything. And we are more familiar with words like hologram, but it's kind of like, using that AR hologram technology where you will see the search. And when somebody calls and you literally are just wearing your contact lenses or your glasses, but literally that person will pop up. I mean, I guess it's stuff that if you're not used to experiencing it, but I think it's something that we're all used to seeing it in movies. And that's what's happening right now. And I'm here to share with you something very exciting. I know that last few months we are the pioneer of marketing all-in-one VR headset into consumers that are non-gamers. We're doing them more effectively than any other company out there, as far as I know. But what's really exciting is we're doing something again before anybody else. Right now, we're in discussion and we're working on launching the very first. I cannot tell you all the details yet because it's still in the pipe and it's still in the works. But we are going to be, we're working with this giant company. This giant company is one of the top 3 TV brands in the world. And I believe they even surpassed the #1 display TV company, Samsung, in America. They surpassed that company's revenue and the sales transaction of how many devices they're selling, TVs in America last year. And we're working with this company right now to launch something special. We are so excited because, as our development finish, we will be launching one-of-a-kind OLED display where you will have such a clear resolution, the best resolution you could possibly imagine in the smallest form. And it will give you the experience to experience VR in a way that just was simply not available to the world in the past. And I mean, literally last couple of weeks as I've been here, every day I've been in meeting with that company as well as our IT team and as well as our telecom team and as well as our just everybody right now behind the scene is working on this project, and our goal is to give you some more updates by this fall because we are planning to going to not just the headset. Yes, we're still going to offer the VR headset. It's a different experience. but we will be announcing, we're going into the VR AR glass product launch. Our target is to do it by either early next year or by at the end of this year. Now, we're already starting August here right now, which means we only have a few months left in 2020. In the next few months, we are going to be adding a VR AR glass product. We're working with one of the top 3 TV brands out there in the market. But what's exciting about what we're doing is we're working on this right now. If everything goes according to our current plan, we will be launching this product as GPS exclusive product into the marketplace. I wish I could give you all these specs. I wish I could show it to you right now because I actually have the prototype in my hand right now here. I wish I could show it to you, but I don't think I should. So it's I'm not going to fully show it to you, but it's here. And this is already the 5th prototype. We've been working on this for several months. I've been wanting to tell everybody about it for a while, but we couldn't because it's been in the works. But we're literally at the last phase of making this thing happen. And we're going to be sharing some more information about this on our next call, which is going to be in September. So just know that, you know, it's moving fast. Just like Mr. Rob Griffin said earlier, technology is developing faster than ever. More needs are happening everywhere. And I'm telling you, regardless if you don't like it or not, this is the future and this is right now. And there's no other company positioning you to give you the opportunity like what we're going to do with launching these VR AR glass product. And that's why I've talked about, we've been working on EVP commerce is starting by at the end of this year. Once this glass starts, you're going to be able to do AR EVP commerce. And we're going to be able to use AR technology mixed with our mobile device to really display in a way that has never been done before in glasses like this to do commerce and do VR Lou Academy and to do all these other VR related contents, which simply means that VR Lou Android mobile version will be coming soon this year as well. So we got so many exciting things happening. I wish I could tell you more. We're working on all the final details and we will be sharing with you as we get closer to finishing our project. So I am just so pumped up. We still have a lot more trainings left. I just want to share with you one thing, that entrepreneurs, you know, are pioneers. You know, people, if you could only see what everybody else sees, you're never going to have opportunity to do what everybody else are not going to be able to do. For you to have the things that others won't have, you got to do the things that others are not willing to do. And being part of that is you got to be a pioneer. You got to be an entrepreneur. So I know that by you partnering up with GPS, you are a pioneer. You are an entrepreneur. Keep that vision, stay focused. And I'm telling you right now, if you could build the biggest influencer distribution team before this product launch, before these commerce business start in your marketplace, before more products gets added into our platform, I'm telling you, next 5, 10, 20 years is going to be an amazing, amazing journey for you.
なんかトラブルありました。はい、すいません。はい、すいません。ケンジホフマンです。はい、玉ホフマンです。よろしくお願いします。すっごいもうすごいですね。皆さんね、日本の方あまり知らないかもしれませんけど、先ほど喋った、レス・ブラウンという方は、もうね、僕のメンターであって、彼の本、ほとんど僕読んでるんですよ。もう彼の教えで、ここまで来れたって言ってはもう過言ではないです。ものすごい、その僕のヒーローが VR、LU のコンテンツのね、マスターになってしまうっていうね、すごいことを、今、聞きました。超興奮しております。はい、興奮してます。はい。さあ、はい、今からですね、私たちは先ほどからね、ダニーが言ってくれました、パイオニアマインド。はい、これをね、ちょっと簡単に紹介していきたいと思います。はい、よろしくお願いします。はい、よろしくお願いします。はい。で、パイオニアっていうのは、まだ未完成のものを完成する人たちのことを言います。はい、これはね、辞書で引っ張ったんですけど、他の人よりも早くその分野に取り掛かった人、先駆者、開拓者、草分け。 はい。
そういう人たちがパイオニアと言われています。
そうですよね。だから一番パイオニアって言葉を聞くと一番何を思い出すかっていうと、これですよね。開拓者。ね。何にもないところで街を起こすっていうね、ものすごい人たちがいます。じゃあ世の中にいろんな開拓者たちがいます。
はい、皆さんご存知ですね、フェデックス。
はい、そうですね。彼は大学の時代にこのビジョンを持ってたんです。一夜で物を届ける。で、これをね、彼の教授は全然うまくいくわけねえじゃないかっていうね、その時のビジョンで返事をして、彼の卒論に C っていうね、
最低
もうあまり良くない判定を出したんですけれど、
彼がですね、今あなたが望んだ姿であると、そうですよね。現状を変えたいと本気で思うなら、今すぐあなた自身を変えなければいけない。
もうこれはパワフルなメッセージですよね。今日のあなたはあなたが選んで作ったんだよっていうメッセージですよね。それを変えたかったら自分を変えろというね。
そのね、変えてきた人の中でカーネル・サンダースさん。
サンダースさん。
右下のがうちのカーネル・サンダースさん。似てますね。
彼もね、すごい履歴なんですよね。
30歳の頃にね、ガソリンスタンドを運営したんですよ。
そうなんです。でもやっぱりそれもね、いろんな不況が起きて、なくして、で、彼は65歳からね、自分のレシピを営業して回ったんですよ。
65歳ですよ。私たちこれから始めても大丈夫。
大丈夫、大丈夫。ね、安心しました。はい。彼は1009回、こんなもんを買うわけねえだろって言われた。
断られた。
1009回ですよ。普通の人は折れます。でもそこから彼は自分のね、本当に有名になった KFC をね。
チキンを1個売るたんびに何セントかをくれというね。
フランチャイズを起こしたんですよね。で、それをやった他の方たち、ね、ビル・ゲイツさんももう最初はもう大変な思いをして、ね、スタートしました。で、アップル社もね、そうですよね。見てくださいよ、この右下の、これを発表して、そう、これを発表して、みんなの気を引いて、これが生まれたんですよ。で、ここから彼らのビジョンはどこに行ったかというと、もう今なくてはならないもの、当たり前のものに進化してますよね。これが開拓者なんです。これがパイオニアなんです。
で、彼が言ってる言葉がすごいです。先を予測して点と点をつなぐことはできない。ね、過去を振り返った時にだけ点をつなぐことができるんだ。
それはすごいよね。
ですよね。だからこの点はいつかつながると信じなければならない。
そこなんですよ。だから見えてない点と点がつながっている想像ができた人たちでが先駆者になってるんですよね。
このね、ベゾスさん。
ベゾスさんもね、ここから始まったんです。
見てください。
後ろのバナーなんか缶スプレーで手書きじゃないかなと思うようなね。
みすぼらしい事務所ですよね。
本一冊をオンラインで販売するとこから始まったんだよね。
ね、ちょっと髪の毛まだありますけど。
で、いろんな企業たちはこういうとこから始まったんですよ。
そう、アップル、グーグル、アマゾン、
ハーレー・デビッドソンね、オートバイの。
デビッド
ソン、ディズニーランドですね。ディズニーですね。で、マテルはね、皆さんご存知ないかもしれないけど、アメリカでもしくは世界で一番大きいおもちゃメーカーなんですね。で、みんなここからスタートしてるんです。
アメリカでいうね、ガレージですよね。
そうですよね。車庫から始まったビジネスたち。
そう。で、どんな大きな会社も最初はもうちっちゃい会社ですよ。
ちっちゃい会社たちが始まるんです。
繰り返しましたよね。ただ彼らは見えない未来に希望と確信を持ってたっていうこと。
ここが大事なんです。で、たった今、ダニー・ベイさんから、この将来の希望って目の前で見せてくれませんでした。ね、GPS 自社の AR グラス VR を今設計中だって。
だから皆さん見ちゃったんですよ。
見ちゃったんです。この方が僕たちに見せてくれてるんです。
だからもうとんでもない
この会社自体が発送されたのが去年の10月ですよ。まだ1年も経ってないのに、もうすでに69の e コマースの商材。ね、14の会社との契約、これってどうですか、皆さん。もう今、大手企業と直接契約をして、で、もう完全に僕たちに今年の走る道を提供してくれてます。
すごい。でね、計画を早める計画をするっていう。
そこなんですよ。なんでダニーはこんなに急いで3カ国も展開したのか。
それはですね、ダニーが言ったこと、未熟児で生まれた会社って言ったんです。
最初から言ってるんです。未熟児で生みますよと。
不完全な状態で世に出しますよ。
出しますよと言ってくれてるんですよ。
ですから、問題が多いことは100も承知です。
当たり前なんです。未完成ですから。で、それを承知の上で僕たちは 人を探してるんです。
そうなんですね。で、この時期に一緒に会社と一緒になって作ってくれる人を探してるっていうね、
はい、
一緒に歩みたいと思ってるっていうことが彼は言ってましたね。
言ってますね。
はい。
なので、彼の思い。
はい、もうこの時期です。
はい。
このコロナパンデミックね、コロナの時代で、もう失業者、倒産者、もう今日ね、一番最初にね、マイケル・アンさんが言ってくれました。
はい。
はい。もうとんでもない今世の中になっちゃってます。
なっちゃってます。
ね、それから不当解雇された人。
もううちの家族にもね、いますけどね。でも、会社がなくなってしまえば不当と言えるのかどうかわからないですけど、最初言ってましたね。もう本当に何千っていうね、何万、何百万っていう会社たちが倒産してます。
そうなんですよね。
僕たちのコントロール外なんですね。
そうなんです。
で、ここにダニーは思いを告げたんです。
そうです。ですから、これから当たり前になる、ね、先ほど VR とか AR とかとんでもないことになるじゃないですか。はい。あれを先取りしちゃってるっていうところですよね。
もうこれから確実に伸びていく、間違いなく伸びる産業3つを合体させ、それの先駆者に僕たちを置いてくれてるんです。
そうですね。で、GPS という道具を使って、あなたとあなたの大切な人たちの豊かな生活を築きませんかっていう、これメッセージなんですよ。
これがダニーの思いなんですよ。皆さんの人生を豊かにしたい。そのためにダニーは絶え間ない努力を続けてるんです。
ないですね、ないです。
はい。
ですから、自由な生活を待っている人たちがこの世の中にはたくさんいるわけです。
たくさんいますね。
もうコロナでとんでもないですよ。
あなたの電話を待ってる友達がいっぱいいるんですよ。
そうなんですよね。だから情報を伝えるってことを躊躇している人たちがものすごく多いですけど。
これはね、近くに新しいレストランが開いて、あなたがいち早く食べて、美味しかったら皆さんに伝えてあげてください。
もうこう親切
親切なんです。GPS の話をみんなに伝えてあげてください。ね、それを選ぶか選ばないか、あなたの問題じゃないんです。
そう。それはもう相手の問題なので気にしないでください。よく気にしちゃう人たちがね、いますね。
結構いらっしゃいますよね。だからどう思われるかは関係ないです。これを掴んだあなたが走り貫けばいいだけのことなんです。
伝えてください、どんどん
じゃんじゃん伝えてください。
そうなんです。あなたは自分の人生を成功させたいですか？
はい。
だからここにいらっしゃると思うんですけど。
だから今日これを見てらっしゃいますよね。
はい。
だからやっぱり、パイオニアのね、マインドセット、僕たちは先駆者です。未完成です。
はい。
なのに、僕たちはこれを伝え続けるというね、とっても大事な使命の場にいらっしゃるんです。
そうですね。
で、最初言ってましたよね。ズームミーティングはお金がかからない。これを人に伝えるのにお金かからない。ということは、皆さんはお友達に伝えて断られても、お金がかからないんです。断られてもお金かからない。だけど、一人賛成すると、あなたはお金を生むことができてしまう。
そうですね。チクッとここは痛いかもしれないけど、それは全然関係ないってことです。
パイオニアとして地区は当たり前です。もういろんな地区を体験する、予定外を想定する、未完成を力を合わせて完成させていく。
そうですね。だからこのパイオニアのナンバーワンはダニー・ベイさんですよね。
素晴らしいと思います。で、素晴らしいこのリーダーシップの下で、間違いないもう将来のビジョン、僕たちが自社の、装置を持ち、これからこの市場の先駆者になっていくわけなんで、そこで大きなお金が動きます。
はい、
そのお金を、みんなで分かち合って、すごい素敵な将来をね、共に築いていきたいとね、思います。はい、今日はありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Everybody, aloha. How's it going? This is Tommy Lee here, chiming in from Honolulu, Hawaii. I just want to send a warm aloha. I just want to send a warm aloha to every single one of you guys here in Hawaii. We're super pumped up and jacked up about GPS. I know everybody over there in the VR Center on Maui is more excited than ever before. And we got people from Kauai all the way over to the Big Island, Hilo and Kona that are just excited and tearing it up with GPS. And, you know, after 26 years of being in this industry, I got to tell you guys, I've never seen anything like GPS before. It's just really the most low gravity, most amazing opportunity that I've ever seen in this industry ever. And so I want to encourage you guys to pay attention well, because my topic is really about maximizing your potential. And in order for this to be effective, I'm going to ask you guys a favor. I need you guys to match my energy, because that's the only way that in the next 4 minutes of time, you're really going to get everything that we can. And, you know, when it comes to maximizing your potential, just off the top of my head, I came up with the 10 most important things in my index that are really going to help, especially you guys, to have a success. So the first one is definitely realize the size and the potential of the GPS opportunity. You know, my mentors taught me the biggest two reasons why people miss out on opportunities is one, they're not aware of it. And number two is they're not putting themselves in a position to take advantage of that opportunity. You know, and if you just could understand from experience from all of these leaders you just heard from, that they know exactly where this company is and they know where the vision is, then you could just follow that success. Number two, you got to realize your timing and positioning with GPS. You know, if you take a look at the world state of the things, guys, you know, it's needless to say that what's happening around the world with the COVID-19 pandemic, you know, there's a lot of fear and anxiety. Hey, people are looking, they're motivated, they're looking for a plan B. And also the revolution with virtual reality and augmented reality, and then tie that up with the timing of GPS. And we're here at the very beginning, guys. That's a perfect storm. You know, once in a lifetime opportunities happen just about once in a lifetime. Number three is you've got to find that burning desire to succeed. You know, my mentors taught me that if you're not currently fighting for something you're willing to die for, you're already dead. And I live every single day of my life knowing that it could be my last. And we've got to go out there and find what's in your heart, that action motivator. But basically for 99% of you guys on the call, or maybe every one of you guys, it's going to boil down to two things. Our value add here at GPS is time and money. And of course, when it comes to belief, number four, you've got to have real 100% belief. You know, for those of us that have the luxury of having a relationship with Mr. Danny Bae and many of the other leaders on this call, it's not very hard because we've seen what he's done. We've seen him do hundreds of millions of dollars in business and launch countries and break every single and shatter every single record out there. You know, but for those of you guys that are brand new, you've got to lean on our confidence and belief. You know, fear versus faith. Fear is believing that something bad is going to happen, or that you're going to quit, or that you're going to fail. You know, faith is having, you know, belief in something fantastic or excellent is going to happen. Both of them haven't happened yet, as Mr. Danny Bae tells us. It takes the same amount of energy to think big as it does to think small. So have that faith. Number five, realize the power of the network marketing business. A lot of you guys are looking in the mirror and say, well, I'm not good enough, and I don't have experience in network marketing. Do you guys understand that through the power of networking and you're building these two teams, if you stay consistent, you're going to find leaders on your left and on your right? What if you had a Kenji and Tama on your right team and you had a Mr. Michael on your left team? I mean, how would you be doing, guys? What if you had 5 of them on each side of your team? And if you stay consistent, you're going to attract good people. Number 6 is you got to have to want to grow and get better and increase your results, guys. And you have to understand that relationship between growth and success. It comes with failure and pain. It's like going to the gym. You don't go to the gym expecting it to be an enjoyable experience. You're signing up for pain, but look at the results. Number 7, realize it takes time. You've got to pass the persistence test. And in 2020, everybody wants instant results, guys. Just understand over time, you'll get better. GPS is going to get better, more attractive. Our track record's going to grow. We'll have more testimonials. So guys, just understand that it's give it time. Number 8 is you've got to learn the system and follow that system. And you've got to be coachable. Number 9 is definitely put yourself in the right. You know, Marion Savant at one point was the highest IQ ranked on planet Earth until recently, and they asked her, if you meet somebody for 5 minutes, could you tell if they're going to be successful? She said yes. All I got to ask him is, who do you hang around? Because you're always going to perform to the expectations of your peers. So make sure you're hanging around good people. GPS, we've got a winning environment here. It's positive. You know, everybody is nurturing. We're here to help you. And you've got to hang around leaders that are having success in this company and model after them and be coachable and follow the system, and you're going to have a success. And finally, find a mentor, find a coach. You know, we've got an abundance of top level leadership here in GPS, and they're available to you right over this technology, and of course in the master classes, and of course on the phone calls, guys. So we're going to build this hand by hand family style, and I'm just super pumped up and excited. So I want you guys out there to realize that you have to go out there and give it everything you got. You already got what it takes. It's just going to take all you got, and you got to maximize your potential. I look forward to singing karaoke with you guys. Minasan, karaoke ikimashou ka? Norebang haji, aloha. Kamsahamnida.
皆さん、こんにちは。今回、ビジネスデベロップメントを担当させていただきます。インフルエンサー25系の粕山博則と申します。僕の方からは、チームの構築についてトレーニングしていきたいと思います。GPS には自分のビジネスを大きく成長させてくれるシステムがあります。 GPS は人に伝えるだけの簡単な仕事なのですが、学ばずにやってうまくいかないって方がいます。どの職場でも働き始めるときに先輩社員からの教育があると思いますが、GPS もたくさんの教育を準備してくれています。ジグジグラーという方の僕の好きな言葉で、成功に通ずる本物のチャンスは仕事にではなく自分自身にあることに気づいていない人が多いという言葉があります。GPS は素晴らしいチャンスなのですが、何をやっても成功できる自分がいいですよね。で、まず素晴らしい活動的なチームを構築していこうと思ったら、正しい質問を投げかけていく必要があると思っています。例えば、僕がサッカーしたい人と質問すれば、サッカーがしたい人が集まりますし、僕がご飯を食べたい人と質問すれば、ご飯を食べたい人が集まります。GPS は VR のデバイスを扱っていますが、VR のデバイスに興味がある人と質問すれば、VR のデバイスに興味がある人が集まってきます。ただ、その人は VR のデバイスに興味があるかもしれませんが、仕事として捉えていないので、愛用者のまま誰にもGPS を伝えていかない可能性があります。チームを拡張しようと思ったら、正しい声の書き方をする必要があります。例えば、もう一つの収入の柱に興味があるだったりとか、今やってる仕事に支障なく副収入を得られる方法があったら興味があるだったりとか、コロナの影響をほぼ受けずに伸びているビジネスがあるんだけど興味があるなどなど、仕事で提案することです。で、仕事で提案すれば、仕事で GPS に取り組む人が現れてきます。最初の声の書き方で集まってくる人が変わってきますので、ここは重要なポイントです。さらに僕はトレーニングに参加、こういうトレーニングですね。トレーニングに参加できないのであれば、GPS に登録しない方がいいよと伝えることがあります。サラリーマンが毎日出社するところは会社です。会社に行かずして収入はありません。トレーニングは GPS におけるサラリーマンが出社する会社だと思っています。会社に行かずして収入をいただけません。僕は GPS に登録してもらうことが目的ではなく、一緒に稼いでいく仲間を作っていこうと思っていますので、はっきり伝えます。そうすることによって強いチームが出来上がっていきます。たった一人の本気、健全な態度が大きく周りを変えていきます。例えば2010年にですね、日本を代表する航空会社の JAL がですね、戦後最大の2兆3億円余りのですね、負債を抱えて経営破綻しました。で、もはや再建は不可能との声に完全と立ち向かったのがですね、京セラという会社の名誉会長だった稲森さんなんですね。稲森さんが就任した1年後に過去最高の1800億円、2年後には2000億円を超える営業利益を上げる超 V 字回復を成し遂げました。たった一人の本気で劇的に結果を変えることができます。生まれながらに弁護士っていう方も、生まれながらに医者という方も、生まれながらにリーダーという人もいません。自分がどのようになりたいか考えて行動した結果が今の結果です。今の結果に満足してないという方がいれば、考え方と行動を変えていきましょう。成功を蝶に例えている人がいるんですけど、蝶を掴もうと思っても逃げていく。ただ、自分が美しい花になれば、蝶は寄ってくると。人脈作りは自分作りだと。だから、周りにいい人が集まってくる自分になることもとても重要になってきます。GPS には自分のビジネスを成長させてくれるシステムがあります。VR のコンテンツは自分の人生をアップグレードしてくれます。自分自身が GPS をどれだけ本気で取り組むかによって、チームの本気度も変わってきます。叶えたい夢があるのであれば、しっかり学んでより良い結果を作っていきましょう。みんなで一緒に GPS を世界一のネットワークマーケティングの会社にしていきましょう。今日はありがとうございました。
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. GPS 글로벌 인플루언서 권순기라고 합니다. 저는 약 6개월 전 글로벌 회사의 마케팅 쪽 담당 부사장으로 일을 하고 있었고, 남들이 부러워하는 수입과 대우를 받고 있었지만, 빠른 발전과 코로나19와 같은 변화 속에서 5년 후, 10년 후를 지금 준비하고 대비해야 한다는 생각을 들었을 때, 평소 신뢰했던 데니베 의장님의 4차 산업 관련 스타트업을 준비하신다는 이야기를 우원균 인플루언서님께서 전해주셨고, GPS를 시작하게 되었고, 하루 만에 인플루언서 100이 되었습니다. 지금은 10K로 약 5,000명의 인플루언서 팀을 만들며 진행하고 있습니다. 세상 모든 팀이 만드는 결과입니다. 팀보다 훌륭한 개인은 없다라는 말처럼 프로야구단이나 또 우리가 알고 있는 프로 축구단이든 뭐 정부든 뭐 기업이든 학교든 종합병원이든 모두 팀으로 구성되어 있으며 팀이라는 것은 개인의 부족한 부분을 다른 팀원이 채워가며 개인이 만들 수 없는 완벽한 큰 결과를 만들게 되는 것이라고 모두 잘 알고 계실 겁니다. 그렇기에 GPS 사업의 가장 큰 매력과 희열은 누구나 혼자 이 사업을 시작을 하고 내가 원하는 팀을 내 스스로 디자인하고 만들어 나갈 수 있다는 겁니다. 이 점이 GPS 비즈니스의 가장 매력이 내 팀을 가는 말을 만들면 되는 것이고요. 내가 인맥이라면 인맥이 많은 사람을 리크루팅하면 되는 것이고 내가 나이가 많다라면 나보다 젊은 사람을 내가 리크루팅을 하면 되는 것이고 또 돈이 없고 평범하다라면 내가 돈이 많고 잘 나가는 사람을 리크루팅하면 되는 것입니다. 또한 저희가 이 비즈니스를 소개하게 되면 많은 분들이 시간이 없다라고 이야기를 하시는 분들이 많이 그러면 잠시만요. 장점이며 또 희열이라고 저는 생각을 합니다. 많은 평범한 사람들은 과정 속에서 결과를 예측하지만 성공자들은 결과, 즉 아웃풋을 정해놓고 그 결과를 얻기 위해서 내가 무엇을 해야 하는지, 즉 인풋을 기획합니다. 여러분들이 팀을 키우실 때 팀 컬러를 디자인한다라는 것은 진짜 큰 팀을 만들 수 있는 방법이라고 생각을 합니다. 저는 이전 회사에서 이러한 경험을 한번 한 적이 있습니다. 약 8년 전에 저는 빌라 옥탑방에 살고 있었고요. 정말 자동차 기름값이 없어서 장애인분들만 탈 수 있다라는 LPG 가스차를 타고 다녔습니다. 그런 시절에 저는 강남에 또 청담동에 한국으로 치면은 정말 부자들이 많이 사는 그런 동네에 새로운 팀빌딩 프로젝트를 디자인하고 그리고 시작하였습니다. 처음에는 한두 명 정도의 리크루팅을 시작으로 이제 강남 청담동에 정말 전문적인 의사분들이라던가 변호사, 또 자영업자들, 또 연예인, 또 유명한 운동선수들, 심지어는 한국의 큰 기업의 재벌 2, 3세까지 참여하며 글로벌 팀을 만들었던 적이 있습니다. 그때 정말 많은 젊은 분들이 참여하고 싶은 그런 문화를 만들었었는데요. 이 프로젝트를 통해서 제가 배운 점이 있다라고 한다면 정말 큰 멤버십은 네트워크 마케팅이라는 이런 산업에 경험이 있는 사람들보다 경험이 전혀 없는 비기너 그룹에서 이와 같은 문화와 팀이 만들어진다는 것이었습니다. 예, 그 당시 어떤 분들은 제가 운이 좋았다라는 분도 있었습니다. 운이 좋았을까요? 예, 당연히 운도 따라 주었다라고 생각을 합니다. 하지만 그 전에 내가 크리에이티브한 생각으로 원하는 팀 컬러를 정하고 내 스스로 그런 분들이 조인하고 싶은 사람이 되기 위해 노력하고 그 문화를 만들어 갔을 때 GPS 사업의 진정한 재미와 가치를 스스로 만들어 나갈 수 있을 거라고 생각을 합니다. 200K가 되는 즐거움도 크겠지만 200K가 되어가는 과정의 즐거움과 희열을 창의적 팀빌딩과 문화 만들기에서 느낄 수 있다면 더할 나위 없는 즐거움일 거라고 생각을 합니다. 그래서 저는 정신없이 보낸 6개월의 경험과 또 오늘 발표해 주신 많은 GPS의 변화와 어떤 비전을 통해서 GPS의 컬러에 맞는 비기너 팀 프로젝트를 진행을 하고 있고요. 또한 2030 젊은 뉴 팀 프로젝트를 디자인하고 시작하였습니다. GPS 글로벌에 정말 많은 프로젝트 그룹이 만들어지길 기대합니다. 감사합니다.
Hello, everybody. My name is David Nieves. Excited to be here with every single one of you. Oh, wait a minute. I got it. Let me turn off the audio. Give me a second. apologize. There we go. Excited to be here with every single one of you. I'm here right now in Orlando, Florida. And let me tell you, I'm so excited about GPS. When I first saw this, I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I've been in the industry of direct sales and team distribution and relationship marketing now for about 14 years. And when I saw this, I got so excited because I saw a business like no other. A business that every single one of us can position ourselves in front of $1 trillion shift. But let me tell you something. As great as this business is, it don't mean anything unless you master your mind. How many of you guys can agree with me that everything in success and failure is between right here, just 6 inches between our ears? That's where success and failure lies. And if we're honest with ourselves, what stops us from reaching our dreams? What stops us from reaching our goals? And that in reality is fear. Is fear of failure, fear of other people's opinions, fear of rejection. And then when you think about it, it's kind of silly because we're constantly trying to avoid emotions of missed expectations. And if you think about it, I think about my life. When I think about my life, I can see that every breakthrough in my life that I ever had was first preceded by a breakdown. I mean, just 5 years, about 7 years ago between there, I was owning 3 gyms. I was actually having a lot of success, making a multiple 6-figure income. And something happened to me. I got into an accident, break my legs. I ended up in a wheelchair. And my gyms, because I wasn't able to tend to my businesses, I had a mentor, actually Mr. Danny Bae, reminded me of 14 years ago when I first met him, saying to me that, David, if you have an income or a business that depends on you being there, I was going to be in trouble because the moment I'm not there, income stops. And that reality happened. And I lost my business. At the time, I was 5 months behind on my car payment, 5 months behind on my rent. I mean, it was the worst place financially of my life. But fortune came my way because I was ready and looking for an opportunity. And if you think about, I don't know, there's about 1,000 people plus in this conference call, and I don't know most of you. I don't know most of you, but here's what I do know about you. I do know that you have gone through stuff in your life. You have gone through challenges in your life, and every breakthrough in your life was first preceded by a breakdown, because life, get this, life is a psychological warfare. Think about this. Real failure in life, failure is not failure. What I've learned in my experience, that real failure is ignoring the gift of a challenge. Because every challenge in my life was a gift, was something that always was my perceived, it was really my perceived disadvantage. But I say perceived because it was really my advantage. Struggles in our lives are nothing more than preparation for a better future. And I want to tell you that if you're here in business, if you're looking at this, and if you're building the GPS business, or building any type of business, or building or reaching out, going out there to go ahead and reach a goal, you only reach your goal through the repetition of things that of struggles in your life, and you train to develop those struggles and you discipline your disappointments in a way that it pushes you to become better. And here's what I mean. I get asked, David, how do I develop discipline? Here's how you develop discipline. It's actually very simple. You only develop discipline in the moment that you don't feel like doing something, and you do it. That's the only way you can develop discipline. Only way. You don't develop discipline when you feel like doing something. It's only when you don't feel like doing it. In that moment of struggle, in that moment of fire, is the only way you develop discipline. How do you develop perseverance? In the moment of challenge, when you feel like quitting something, when you feel like cheating on your diet, when you feel like quitting a business, when that moment, it's when you develop perseverance. You don't develop perseverance when things are going well. It only happens in the moment of challenge, in the moment where you're hurting. Leadership, this is probably one of the most important things in leadership, is to show this, because leadership is a show business. We are in the show business, ladies and gentlemen. Show me your perseverance by showing me that when you come up to a struggle, you persevere by pushing forward. So my message to every single one of you is this: Go out there and focus on finding those opportunities that push on you, those opportunities that give you that resistance. I like to work out, and you know how you develop a muscle? You put it through resistance. In the moment that you don't feel like doing something, go ahead and do it. You're gonna develop discipline in that moment. In the moment you feel like stopping, go ahead and keep taking another step. You're gonna develop perseverance in that moment. That's the only time you can do it. And as leaders, it is our job, it is our responsibility to develop discipline. It is our responsibility to develop perseverance by finding those opportunities, those struggles, those opportunities, those moments that are hard, finding those moments and recognizing what they are. They're gifts. Challenges are gifts for us to become a better person, a better leader, and for us to be showing people and showing our team what we're made of. And so they can do the same, and they can model the GPS leader that we are. So thank you very much. I love every single one of you. And I can't wait to see the promotions of every single one of us in the near future.
네, GPS 하고 있는 우원길입니다. 하필이면 저렇게 강의 순서가 저렇게 잘생긴 사람 다음에 강의하는 거는 정말 좋지 않을 것 같습니다. 그래도 로버트 스테파노스키보다 잘생긴 남자 75K 우원길입니다. 지금 코로나 사태인데 이제 굿뉴스라면 이 나라 저 나라에서 코로나 백신이 이제 곧 나온다는 굿뉴스가 있습니다. 여러분 힘내시고 파이팅 하시길 바랍니다. 지금 GPS 최초의 줌 세미나가 있는데 여러분들은 오늘을 기억하시길 바랍니다. 영화에 밴드 오브 브라더스라는 영화가 있습니다. 거기에 보면 노르망디 상륙작전 그리고 벌지 전투 거기에 참여했던 전쟁 영웅들이 있습니다. 마지막 그 사람들의 인터뷰에서 그런 말이 나와요. 이제 나이 들어서 할아버지가 됐는데 아들이 혼자가 할아버지한테 이런 이야기합니다. 할아버지가 전쟁 영웅이라면서요라는 질문을 할 때 할아버지가 하는 말이 할아버지는 전쟁 영웅이 아니란다. 할아버지는 영웅들과 같이 했을 뿐이란다. 이런 말을 합니다. 여러분들은 지금 이 최초의 GPS 줌 세미나 이 영웅들과 함께 한다는 것을 지금 오늘은 여러분들이 잊으셔서는 안 됩니다. 알리바바의 창업자 마윈이 한국에 왔습니다. 왔을 때 20대 젊은 청년이 마윈한테 이런 질문을 했습니다. 20대 젊은이들에게 해줄 수 있는 조언이 있다라면 뭐겠느냐? 그때 마윈이 내가 너라면 나는 미국으로 가겠다. 그리고 미국에서 생각을 하겠다. 그리고 중국으로 가서 중국에서 비즈니스를 하겠다. 그 이야기를 했습니다. 생각은 일본도 아니고 한국도 아니고 미국에서 생각하겠다. 그 이야기를 했습니다. 왜 미국에서 생각하겠다 했냐면 그 경험을 바탕으로 마윈의 경험은 뭐였냐면 젊었을 때 미국에 여러 번에 출장을 가면서 인터넷이 활성화됐다는 걸 알고 있었습니다. 그걸 보고 중국에 와서 작은 아파트에 선풍기 작은 거 하나밖에 없는 골방에서 자기 친구들 24명을 초대했습니다. 그리고 자기의 비즈니스 아이디어를 이야기를 했어요. 그때 23명이 다 반대를 했고 한 명이 지지를 했습니다. 그게 마윈의 스토리예요. 자, 우리는 다시 이제 GPS로 돌아와서 이야기한다면 지금 가상현실과 증강현실 AR, VR을 통해 가지고 페이스북이 비즈니스를 시작했고 애플이 시작했고 구글이 시작을 했습니다. 이런 세계적인 기업들이 시작을 했어요. 우리는 미국에서 그걸 본 겁니다. 근데 우리는 중국에서 비즈니스를 하는 게 아니라 전 세계를 상대로 그 기득권자가 된다라는 겁니다. 한국전쟁까지 치러가면서 그 어려움을 겪었습니다. 한국의 개척자들, 기득권자들은 우리나라도 아닌 다른 나라에서 중국 상해에서 임시정부를 만들면서 그 어려움을 겪었습니다. 삼성그룹도 마찬가지고 알리바바도 그 어려운 일을 다 겪었습니다. 한국과 미국, 일본의 모든 나라들, 전 세계 모든 나라의 그 개척자들은, 기득권자들은 전쟁까지 치러가면서 정말 힘든 일을 겪었다라는 거예요. 자, 우리는 GPS의 개척자이고 그 창업 동지들입니다. 저는 데니 베를 압니다. 데니 베 의장님을 알고 데니 베 의장님의 아이디어를 알고 그분의 리더십을 알고 그분의 꿈의 크기를 압니다. 의장님이 GPS를 만든다는 걸 알았을 때 저는 16억을 포기했습니다. 근데 그 16억을 포기하는 일은 저한테는 너무나 쉬운 일이었습니다. 왜냐하면 우리 지금의 여기에 줌 미팅에 참여한 우리 모두들은 바로 알리바바를 잡을 회사를 지금 여기에서 코로나 사태의 줌 세미나에서 만나는 겁니다. 우리가 하고 있는 지금의 이 작은 걸음들이 얼마나 위대한 일이다라는 것을 여러분들이 아셔야 된다는 겁니다. 우리는 영웅들입니다. 우리들은 알리바바를 잡을 영웅들이기 때문에 영웅들끼리 지금 오늘 최초의 줌 세미나를 하고 있다는 그 사실을 여러분들이 아셔야 됩니다. 파이팅 하시기 바랍니다.
Thank you very much, everybody. What an exciting event this has been. I know some of, I know we had a little bit of technical difficulty between all different languages and a communication, but we appreciate everybody staying on with us today. This is just the beginning. We are excited about all the great announcements that were made today of Mr. Les Brown, be part of VRLU. I cannot wait for the content. We have a lot more content we're going to be releasing in August as well. And I cannot wait to give you more details in the next few weeks about the new VR AR glass that we're working on with one of the biggest companies in the world to launch something that has this world has never seen. And I cannot believe that we're going to be rolling this out as GPS exclusive and position you to really market VR AR technology to the marketplace before anybody else out there jumps on board. And to really position you to EVP commerce opportunity right now truly is the time. I know in America it's already midnight in East Coast, and some of you are just wrapping up last couple hours to close the month of July strong. We encourage you to focus and take advantage of the July promotion that's ending in the United States. August has already started in Korea. It's 1 p.m. here now, in Japan. So August is going to be a great month. We're going to be having some fun and exciting events throughout the month of August. I know that virtual is new for every single one of us in doing things virtually, doing virtual seminar and doing virtual reality and virtual commerce. But I'm telling you, this being a pioneer and being one of the very first to do what we're doing right now is only going to position you to make next 5, 10, 20 years way better than anything you've ever experienced before. So in closing, I just want to let you know that we will continue to provide more trainings, more opportunities, more content, more announcements, and more support. We are doing this together. We're building our company together. A lot of people ask me, why did we start GPS? We started this opportunity for you. We started this opportunity to help every single one of you go out and make your life better, make all the customers have a better experience with better products and services in the marketplace. We bring solution to your family. We bring solution to opportunities and our influencers. And what's most important is our company will always put people first, and we'll put all the influencers and customers first before anything else. And we will build the biggest company this world has ever seen. So we appreciate you being part of our very first global virtual training event. We look forward to seeing you at upcoming events, and let's close the month of July strong in America, and let's have an amazing August together to get ready for what's to come. God bless everybody. Have a great weekend. We appreciate you connecting with us today. Thank you, everyone.